All right, everybody, so today I'm gonna go over how to search around and past a door. This doesn't have to exclusively be your main egress door, like the front door of someone's structure or of a business. This can just be any door you come across. We have to be super dynamic, obviously, and work through multiple doors, and at times you're gonna be controlling some more than others. But I just wanna show you how I search past a door, how I kind of manage all that. And for today's reference, we'll just kind of work through, like I'm at the front door of a structure that we're going into. So I'll be like the irons man, I'm gonna take the door. And what to do after take the door? We all know about controlling it and making sure we get a little bit of intel, but we can do a little bit more with really not much more work. And I'm gonna kind of show you how I go over that. So for today's purposes, again, I'm gonna kind of just work up the front door. I'm not gonna have an air pack on so I can talk a little easier. I'm not gonna go through my mask ups and all that. I'm not gonna tell you guys when to mask up. You make that judgment call on, can I reach in and make this grab or do a little survey without my mask on or with my mask on? That's entirely up to you. I won't tell you what to do. You make that judgment call for yourself. So I'm gonna show you over here in this door how I kind of do this on a inward swinging door, and we'll go over an outward as well. So we'll assume that this door is open here, so this door is open. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and start off by being on this side of the door so I can control it. I can take a peek in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm peeking in, I'm gonna take my tool, and I'm gonna hook it right here. What that's gonna do is it's gonna allow me to put my foot on this tool and get a little further in. So I don't do that off rip here, right? But if I feel confident, like I can push in a little more, I can always do that. I always set myself up to do that. If I don't use it, I don't use it. If I want to use it, I can always extend off there. So what I'm gonna do, permitting I'm not gonna introduce too much oxygen, this will be an okay door to open fully. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get low, and when I open the door, I'm gonna call out fire department, is anyone in here? I'm gonna not talk and be quiet. When I pin my face down, I'm gonna turn my light on to search and see if anyone's in there. I'm also gonna be listening for any moans, groans, anything out of the ordinary. I'll show you what it looks like from the other side when I push in. All right, so I'm gonna open my door. I'm gonna be checking around, see what kind of conditions I have. We'll see the conditions are good here. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take my tool, I'm gonna hook it like so. And what I'm gonna do when I push in here is I'm gonna stay low. I'm gonna call out fire department, is anyone in here? And coming in low, depending on conditions, I'm gonna have my light on, right? I'm gonna take a quick peek. I'm then gonna sweep. As I sweep, I bring into me, I don't push away. I wanna collect information for myself. So I'll come through here, I'll stay low, I'll sweep. And you can see here, I'm kind of locked up to the door here. I just have my boot on this. If I want to extend, I just take my boot and I hook it to here. Now I can reach out another few inches here. But more importantly, what I want to address here is as I'm doing all this, we need to be checking behind the door. So this is a good time too to hook onto your tool, check behind the door, and make it a point to try and get all the way to the back there. So you might have to hook around. Don't be scared to kind of lose that door frame for a second and get back in here and sweep in. You don't want to miss somebody who fell behind a door or anything unique like that. So that's what it looks like from the inside here. We'll go for a door swinging the other way now. So again, I open that door up. I don't want to open it up at a bad time, so I'm going to check and see what my smoke conditions like, my fire conditions are like. I'll take my axe this time, I'll hook it to my door frame. And now when we have a door like this, we don't have a door to search behind, right? So we have an inward swinging door, so we have to search behind a door at this point. So still making a point though to kind of jet out both left and right side as hard as you can. This axe sitting here will also keep my door propped, so I don't have to worry about it shutting behind me, which will be nice. So again, I'll come here, I'll sweep into myself, staying low. I've called out fire department, is anyone in here? I have my light on here, right? Once I feel good that I've made it this area, I can go ahead and bump down, chase my axe handle out. I don't know if you guys can see that super well here. So I moved you guys down here so you can kind of watch my boot chase. So again, I'm hooked here, sweeping in. Feel good here. So what I'll do is I'll chase this up. I feel good there. More importantly, you're keeping your door controlled really well here, letting in minimal oxygen, and you're also giving yourself that confirmed egress point. All right, so what I'll do real quick is I'll kind of show you this full speed, do as to talk through it and give you guys an idea of how quickly this can be done. So, and again, we're working off this door already being able to open, and we're not doing any mask up stuff right now. Have a video on that. If you want to reference it, feel free. Again, You guys mask up when it's appropriate or your SOP. It's your judgment call. I'm not going to tell you guys when to do that. So here's both side full speed. Fire department, anyone in here? So a nice little caveat I want to add on that I find really, really helpful that I've had happen to me. That's just been one of my favorite things ever, especially as a new nozzleman, but just really any point that's helped me out a lot, is if you go ahead and make that 10% surge there, as we call it here, or you're making that door and you're kind of searching past, try and give that nozzleman or that guy behind you an idea of where that fire is going to be. It's really nice because that person out here in the yard or wherever they are doesn't exactly know where to go yet, or they might have a rough idea, but if you call out, hey, hallway to the left, I see fire about 10 feet back, man, that's awesome intel, and just took a few seconds to say. So keeping your eyes up, looking around, just anything funny, right? Giant hole in the floor, accelerants laying around, booby traps, anything out of the ordinary like that that's not super good. You can call it out, call up, hey, it's a split level, stairs up, stairs down. Doing those kind of things can be really beneficial for that person with the nozzle behind you. And also if you have a crew searching with you, get some great information. Hey, we've got a stairwell going up and to the right. We're gonna go up that to start. Kind of gives them an idea of where they need to be heading to next. So again, this is just something that we try and do here and what we get our guys doing. It's real quick, as you saw there. It's a lot of information, gets us a quick search to that main egress point. If you're not referencing Firefighter Rescue Survey, I'd really recommend getting on there. They have a lot of good info on how many victims we're finding consistently at our main egress point, especially like our front doors and stuff like that. So definitely get on there, definitely talk to those, or not talk, just read about that. If you can talk to them, good on you, man. They're good people doing good things, so do that. If you have a way you do this or want to critique any things I do and you have really good tips that have helped you out, or something that I did maybe burned you at one point, metaphorically or physically, I'd love to hear it. Feel free to like and leave a comment down there. I'd love to converse about this kind of stuff. So thank you for your time. Have a nice day, guys.